Ever wonder why some people earning six figures still live paycheck to paycheck, while others on a modest salary seem to be thriving financially? It's a puzzle, right? The answer might be simpler than you think, and it has everything to do with a concept I call the leaking bucket. Imagine your income is water pouring into a bucket. It could be a steady stream or a powerful gush. Naturally, you think the more water you pour in, the fuller the bucket gets. But what if your bucket is full of holes? No matter how much water you add, it just keeps leaking out, and the bucket never fills up. This is exactly how personal finance works for so many of us. That high salary? That's the water. Those holes in the bucket? Those are our financial leaks. And the biggest leak of all is often impulsive spending. Think about it. That daily $5 coffee. The latest smartphone you just had to have. Those online shopping sprees on things you didn't really need. Each one is a small hole, but together, they create a massive drain on your finances. We're often so focused on the income side of the equation, how to earn more, get a promotion, or find a side hustle. We believe that if we can just pour more water into the bucket, our problems will be solved. But this is a fundamental misunderstanding of how wealth is built. True wealth isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. It's the water that stays in the bucket, not the water that flows through it. Someone earning $50,000 a year but saving 20% of it is building more wealth than someone earning $100,000 but spending every single penny. The first person has a solid bucket. The second person has a bucket that's more like a sieve. Their high income gives them a false sense of security, but in reality, they're on a financial treadmill, running faster and faster just to stay in the same place. So, what's the solution? It's not about earning more, at least not at first. The most crucial first step is to patch the holes. Before you focus on increasing the flow of water, you have to make sure your bucket can actually hold it. This means taking a hard, honest look at your spending habits. It means creating a budget, tracking your expenses, and identifying where your money is really going. This is the part nobody likes to talk about because it requires discipline and conscious decision-making. It means saying no to immediate gratification for the sake of long-term security. It means distinguishing between your wants and your needs. Does that new gadget truly add value to your life, or is it just a fleeting desire fueled by clever marketing? Once you start plugging these leaks, something amazing happens. You'll find that your current income suddenly feels like more. You'll have a surplus at the end of the month, money that you can now use to build real wealth, to invest, to save for a down payment, or to create an emergency fund that acts as a safety net. Your bucket is no longer leaking, so it finally starts to fill up. Only then, once your bucket is sealed and the water level is rising, does it make sense to focus on pouring more water in. At this point, any extra income you earn, a raise, a bonus, or profits from a side business actually accelerates your wealth-building journey instead of just leaking out through the same old holes. It becomes a multiplier for your success, not just a temporary patch for your spending problem. The key insight is this: without controlled spending, no amount of income will ever be enough. You could double or even triple your salary, but if your spending habits grow along with it, a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation, you'll end up right back where you started, with a bigger, more expensive, but still very leaky bucket. So, take a moment today to inspect your own bucket. Where are the leaks? Are they small drips or major gushes? Start by patching just one small hole. Maybe it's canceling a subscription you don't use or committing to making your coffee at home. Small changes, when done consistently, lead to big results. Fix the leaks first, then add more water. That is the true, sustainable path to financial freedom. Thanks for watching. If this idea resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building real, lasting wealth. See you in the next video.